جنب الحيط ما في ركوب. هذا طرف اطلع 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 اطلع.
When we received the video, we basically started researching without any other context to this massacre, only from the footage itself. The real breakthrough was when Ansar found the perpetrator on Facebook, and then we sent a friend request, and then he accepted.
Ansar, you actually went undercover to solicit some response from the perpetrator with a fictitious online persona.
Yes. Anna is a product of research and also hard work. We studied the perpetrators, we studied the ecosystem of the Syrian regime. Anna was a lawyer who studied in Holland and wanted to do research on and convey the voices of pro-Assad to the Western world. She is a middle-class girl, well-educated, from a family who was suffering from the war because of the opposition. So we built such a narrative based on different stories, which make the story believable by the perpetrators. For Amjad, when he first talked to us, it was like very short. He had some questions and he was explaining his position and what he did, his experience, his view of the Syrian regime, of the NDF, and other issues. He believes in the monopoly of violence of the state, and that state can do everything, and there is no limit to the state power. So he believes in the institution, as he called himself, as son of the institution.
So you developed a rapport with Amjad. Anna gained the trust of Amjad.
Yes. Later, when he confessed to the killing of civilians, he didn't say civilians, he said, I killed so many. I don't remember how many he killed. I think he was under influence of alcohol, so he was drinking and smoking. So when he talked, he was more transparent about his emotion than usually when we talk to him before or after that. And we asked him, what are you doing here? What's going on in this video? He said, I'm just doing my work.
What did he do when he realized who you really were, that Anna was a fictitious online persona and that you were actually documenting his words and sometimes even videotaping him?
He promised to kill everyone I love in life. And it was the last time we talked to him.
And is Anna's Facebook profile still live?
No. Anna is dead.
Not only dead, but she's also buried. It was a burden, especially for Ansar, to crawl into the skin of a pro-regime person for over 2 years. So we realized at some point we had to commit euthanasia. We know from psychologists, they will say that rituals are important, punctuated, transition, turning points. So instead of just quitting and just turning off this Facebook profile, Ansar actually had the idea of creating a little box of mementos. So we printed out her Facebook profile. We put in a couple of pro-regime trinkets and things like this, and then we drove to a nearby forest. We dug a hole and we, literally with a spade, and then we put her in the hole. We covered it up. We held 1 minute of silence.
Did anyone see you?
There was a guy walking his dog. He must have thought it's kind of weird. Two of these people, kind of shifty and with a spade in their hand, that's kind of strange.
So, in many ways, both of you are still processing.
This is the most hellish question that one could ask, because we needed a sense of empathy with the perpetrators to be able to get close to them, to try to understand them, not immediately condemn them, but to try to understand them and interview them. Like, why are they doing this? But the moment that we allowed ourselves to be, and we had to be very vigilant against it, to have too much empathy, that would have been really morally devastating to us. Because you see these people in their last minutes, in their last seconds, and when you try to think about what must have gone through their minds, it's a profoundly difficult exercise, because most of them die in silence. They might have been incredulous, like, why am I being executed? I'm innocent.